What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focus in on the Calgary Flames selecting 16th overall in the 2017 NHL Entry Draft, and who the Flames should be targeting with said 17th pick. Obviously, they're back in the playoffs this year, but there's a missing dynamic to this team, and I think they can address that in the draft with a player who I think is physically mature and better than its numbers at his level indicated, and that is Ryan Poehling out of St. Cloud State University in Minnesota. I think you look at having a big center that can play in all situations and kind of be a foil for some of the other Western Conference centers. And you're like, wow, that's a hell of a fit right there. And I even drew the Joel Otto comparison. And Poehling helps make your team tough to play against. So you imagine him and Tkachuk on the same line, and you're good luck playing against those two. But if they like to go another direction, should be at least one decent defenseman on the board. A couple mocks have Tim Liljegren falling down to that 15 to 20 range. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think he will be long up the board by then, but that's a guy you could possibly target. Callan Foote, I think, is another guy that would make a lot of sense up there. Played in the WHL. Calgary Hitmen fans would have plenty of opportunity to see him play with the Kelowna Rockets. Obviously, Adams kid, kind of a small world, but I think there are plenty of players that fit what Calgary is trying to do. If they want to, go for a guy that's going to be a few years away, Klim Kostin, I think is another name that I think about. Not a few years away. There's just a clear next step in his development because he wants to be in North America. Does want to play for the Kootenay Ice. So does he play in the AHL? Does he re-enter the import draft? Do his rights get flipped? There's a ton of questions right there. So, we'll see what happens, on draft day with Calgary. But I think they're in a really good position to add a player that will help, further this young nucleus. They've really come a long way over the last couple of years. You look at what Sean Monahan's done. And, I know Sean Monahan is that big center, obviously, that they have. But I think to piggyback on the Poehling point, having potentially, a Ryan Poehling type in that lineup allows Monahan to kind of duck out from having to play against the Getzlaffs of the world, and allows him to focus on his own offensive game. So we'll see. Definitely something to keep an eye on. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.